Morning guys, welcome back to Pigeon Loft UK. Today is the weekend and we're gonna complete the loft that we started last week. So check this out. I hope you like it, and it's gonna be practical and cost effective. So good morning guys, so we're gonna send the birds out flying this morning so we can clean the loft. It's the first time we're gonna clean the loft since we've installed the grate, so let's have a go. They're still here. Let's send them all out. So there we go. Come on out, come on out, come on. Come on, come on. Off they go. Put some more inside. Right, so here it is guys. Good morning again to you and welcome back to Pigeon Loft UK. I'm going to show you today the completion of the project that we did last weekend, which is the two sections for the young birds and the yearlings. I've only just realized I need another section for the widowhood section, but we'll come on to that next time. But first of all, let's start some cleaning. It's the first time we're going to clean the floor since we installed the floor grates for the birds. So the birds are currently out at the moment flying, so while they're out there peace and quiet in here, let's do some cleaning. So when we did this section, obviously I know from the start I should have raised the timber a little bit higher than what it is now. However, like I said, you know, we're trying to be cost effective and not trying to buy more timber than we have to. This is the one we already have in the shed. So yeah, we just kind of like a make do with that, but it's enough. It's about an inch high off the ground or the floor. It's enough for the birds to keep them clean, and also we clean the loft once a week anyway, apart from when we go on holiday at some point, whenever it's gonna be, we don't know. So the way we did it, instead of attaching the actual mesh to the wood, is we've actually, this is how it works, right? It kind of lifts off like that, right? We've got the wood or the timber attached to the floor, so I screwed them on in there, and now we've got all the droppings in it. So all I gotta do is lift this up. The reason why I did that is I find it a little bit easier just to lift the mesh instead of having the wood as well. It's lighter, so if I need to take them out and jet wash it, then obviously the wood wouldn't get wet. So all we gotta do is clean the grills or the mesh. I think to me it's a good idea. To be honest, it's easier for me to remove it and take it outside if I need to clean it. And yeah, just get this good old scraper ready. We've got two sizes of scrapers. When I measured this, I made sure that this one fits. Obviously there was a bit no point. For tight corners, we've got this as well in a bucket. So yeah, I'm just gonna crack on with it. It's the first time we clean. Look at the droppings. They're not bad at all, to be quite honest with you. A good dropping, so we can see it's dry. That's the whole idea. This is keeping the floor dry. Okay, well the only thing I realized in the end, having built these two sections, which we can separate the cocks and the hens, and also we can put the young birds in here. I would say probably the yearlings or the late breeds, and the old birds on the other side. So when we start raising them, the late breeds, yearlings and the old birds, and the April, it's actually at that point when we start breeding for the young birds. So I'm thinking, where am I going to put the young birds that I've just bred? So I don't know, if correct me if I'm wrong, shall I build another section just purely for the young birds that we're going to breed for 2022, or am I okay to mix them with what we're currently raising? I just want to be organized a little bit in the loft, so obviously I don't want to mix them all up in here, getting it all confused. So I want the young birds to have their own section, the newly bred young birds to have their own section, get used to each other, get used to the system, train them up, and then obviously when they're up to speed, then you can possibly mix it with the older ones. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the way I'm thinking. So it looks like I'm gonna have to build another section. Well, the wife ain't gonna be happy with that. We'll find out. So we need to apply for planning permission from the boss, and we'll see what she says. Yep, so finally guys, here we go. We've cleaned the loft, cleaned all the droppings, and as you can see, it's a lot cleaner than it was this morning. And that was a week's worth of of not cleaning it. So it's not so bad actually, despite the fact that the grill is only about an inch off the ground or the floor. So that's enough really. Obviously when we go away for like 3-4 weeks, it's going to be a bit different story, but still it's better than having none at all. So they're all back earlier than we want them to be. So we called them in. Like I said, I keep my birds, especially the young birds, so late breeds, hungry. Anyway, so when I call them in, they're always kind of responsive to us. So this is the young bird section, as you can see, nice and clean now. And this is where the hens are gonna be. And in this section here, just right next to them, will be the cock section. And like I said earlier, we're gonna build another section, to be honest, and that will be it. In terms of the stock loft, I don't think we'll need one, because I'm not really gonna keep a lot of birds in our loft anyway. Once we have built our team in the next couple of years, then yes, we would probably need one, and hopefully we can you know, we can build a good team out of these pigeons. And now guys, I'm just going to show you the sliding door that we did for our loft. And it's very simple. Like I said, we want to stay cost effective, trying to avoid buying things that we don't really need to, like the wood we already have in the shed from last year. The grills, we got it quite cheap from Bradford. I'm just going to show you the sliding door that we create. So we've got 2 handles in here. This is the first door, 1 and a 2. And as you can see, just created a guide. There's no rollers or anything at all whatsoever, and a guide at the bottom. So basically, just yeah, here you go. That's the idea is, you just pull that and it slides out. Yeah, it slides open, and if we stand this side, I think you can see better. Okay, just pull that there and it slides. So close it. So it's pretty simple, nothing complicated, nothing expensive. Got a couple of handles. We use the mesh grill as the door, as a whole unit, and we've just put the wood in the middle for a bit of stability so it won't bend. So it's quite good, so I'm happy with that. And this is where we put the battery. It's all connected up today, and we've got temporarily we've got the lampshade in there, and we've got a timer. So we're gonna change it anyway for the LED. We're gonna attach it on the wall, on the roof there, on the ceiling. Obviously that's just a borrowed one from the house. I don't think my wife's gonna want it back anyway after it's been here for about a week. We're gonna use that now. Yeah, so all we need to do is I've got a charger for a couple of hours every couple of weeks, and that should do the job. And with the ETS as well, so we're not gonna have any cables, you know, hanging about from the house, or extension cable. So we're gonna run the power through from this battery as well to plug in the ETS system. So we called KD. There we go. I'm gonna show KD the changes that we did to our loft, and she see if she likes it. So come on KD, let's have a look. Let's go. Oops, nearly tripped there. Bit of a mess in here. We have our friend Ryan Beds, top star loft pigeon, coming over, so we're going to give all these accessories to him. It might come handy because we don't need it anymore. So let's go KD. Still a lot of cleaning to do. There we go. So as you're walking in, the first you're going to see is the here we go KD. So these are breeders, so they're going to make us some baby pigeons to raise next year. So as you walk in, come here, welcome. There you go. Just going to show KD what we've done. So the battery there. Are you going to do a vlog? No? So there's a battery, and I've got your lampshade in there. So come in KD, you go inside, keep walking. You've got a little hallway, so you won't see a pigeon there, apart from that one. It hasn't been well, not come back in yet. Nice KD, what do you think KD? So I've separated them now. There you go. Not clean. Oh, it's just 2 out there at the moment still. So yeah, I'll be right back with you guys. I'm just gonna show Katie how everything is in our loft. Okay, so we've done what we needed to do. It was a successful weekend. We can chill now for the next few weekends, not doing a lot inside our loft. As I've explained earlier, we're gonna be needing to do one more section. Probably I would say about 4 by 5, and that'll be enough because we don't keep many pigeons. And we're thinking of, obviously we've got the the breeders sorted. So we've got the young birds, we've got the late breeds and yearlings, and then when we said what widowhood obviously section we're gonna need. And so yeah, it's just for the sake of it, I'm gonna do another section, and it's only gonna be small, but we'll think about where we're gonna put it. And of course we're gonna need planning permission from the boss, the missus. So fingers crossed she's gonna agree to what we're gonna do. And the aviary that we have at the moment, I find it quite overwhelming. I don't know why I did it like that in the first place. I think it's one of those moments where I had loads of woods lying about. Let's build this whole big old aviary and put them together. We're gonna condense it in a nice, not too overwhelming kind of aviary, and redo the trapping system. So it's not gonna be hard. Few woods, you know, we've already got the mesh grills here and everything, and so that'll be fantastic. So I'll catch up with you guys in our next video, and thank you again for watching, and have a good week, guys. God bless. Just before we end the video, I just want to show you quickly what it looks like inside our loft when the light is actually on. So yeah, it's quite handy, it's quite bright, enough light for us for when we do the feeding in the afternoon. Brilliant. So my wife is happy, I'm happy. There we go. So see ya.